So now that I got a couple things painted the grill, or well, it's technically not the grill, it's the radiator, headlight surrounds, front bumper, which I'm gonna cut off anyway. I just don't know if I'm gonna get to it. So I went ahead and just painted it all one color with it because I do like the support that it gives the body mounts from not swaying if I hit something. Or I mean, I don't know what it would actually hit if I don't know what it would actually bend slash break move if I took the bumper completely off, cut it off at the mounts like I want to, and then didn't get around to building a bumper before I went out again. Because as you can see, the front of the frame is basically just the servo and the servo mount, and I don't really want to be smashing in stuff with the servo. I don't really want to be smashing in stuff in general. I really know that I don't want to use a servo, so I did all that. And then I took the seats apart. So the seats come off and they come apart pretty easily. They kind of go, like you can kind of see, they have these tabs and the holes, and they go in and out. I end up painting those silver or black, one or the other. I don't really want to go body color because then that's a lot. So I'll figure out what my accent color is that I'm going to do the bumpers and everything. May go black, may go silver, I don't know. Anywho, these are the seat bases. They actually come covered, and they're really nice. They've got a styrofoam in there that feels somewhat foamy, you know, like whatever. And then they've got the material on them. And I'm actually taking all this material off because, once again, army green is not my favorite color. I really don't like green. If I'm, you know, being really honest, I have terrible luck with green vehicles. Anyone that actually knows me, I don't buy green cars, period. I had a 75 Olds 88 one time. I do like big cars. This is a 76 Buick behind me. I had a 75 Olds 88, and it was green. It was like 6 different colors of green, actually. And factory green. They had painted it with green spray paint to like hide some stuff. Anyway, had painted it to hide some, I wouldn't even call it bodywork. It was like part of the rear window was covered in duct tape. You know, they like the aluminum tape that you use on like ductwork. They had taken it and layered it where it was rusty around the rear window and layered it over it, and then spray painted it green. And it was house paint along the whole top of the hood and the fenders and everything. It was gangster, but it was like $300. So that actually froze me out one winter night. I was working second shift, and it froze me completely out of the car. And that was my first one. And then I bought a 76 Malibu that was green, and I knew it was a turd, but once I got to driving it, and then the transmission went out, the carburetor went out, and it lost one of the ball joint, the upper ball joints, within about 400 feet as I was going to work. And actually I was coming home, I believe. And so yeah, that thing was also a turd. And then I used to run demolition derby a little bit, not a whole lot. I've been around a lot of cars and helped build more cars than I've actually run. But I ran a car. It was a 80s Lincoln, late 80s Lincoln, and I painted it green, and everything was kosher, all good. Pull out on the track, back up, make my first hit, go to turn around and made another hit, and the dipstick flies up, hits, you know, like whatever, I don't remember if it was the fire, it couldn't have been the firewall, it was too. So it flies up, hits the hood and everything, and this strawberry milkshake starts coming out of the dipstick tube. Just as I look over, and this dude comes, and if you know anything about derby cars and stuff like that, the front of the Lincolns are longer, and that gives them more room to sway. And this dude catches me in the side of the bumper, sways the whole front end forward. I can't go anywhere. I'm done. So I just decided at that point in time, green cars and I are not friends. I don't buy green cars. I know it sounds really weird because right now I'm working on a Jeep that's army green. Doesn't seem to transfer into RC cars. I don't have really bad luck with RC cars. One of my favorite RC derby cars was actually a green station wagon I built, and I did really well with it. And obviously this Jeep is fine. It would be on fire right now if it was a real car, almost guaranteed, because green cars hate me. So anyway, that was a good 3-minute sidestep. I'm gonna take all this off. Got all these, not even really pads. I don't know what to call these, but this is where the dude sits, or you know, whatever. Taking them all off. I'm gonna paint the frames. I'll paint the frames behind the seat. Paint them silver, black, whatever my color is. And I think I'm gonna go get an old t-shirt. Maybe something that goes with that dark gray, but maybe like orange or something. I have a bazillion t-shirts, so go get maybe an orange t-shirt or a yellow or something like that that is real bright, fluorescent and stuff, and cover these back up. So I'll go get something, and I may get something to eat because I'm hungry and I'm fat. So I will be right back as far as you are concerned, and we'll be covering the seats. Whew, dog stinks. All right, so got these all cleaned up. I looked for something a little more bright and crazy, and I couldn't find anything. Any of the shirts that I have that are all brightly colored, I don't really want to cut up for some RC seats, so I may do this for a minute, then maybe I'll go to Goodwill and find just something crazy color, and then buy a shirt and chop it up. And it's $2. So actually, I do have some scraps over there. Give me just a second. Found something. This is actually an old baby blanket that my girlfriend gave me to use as a rag, because it had like, oh yeah, it's got like a little smidgy of dirt right there. So the whole blanket's junk as far as crazy pregnant women go. So I think I'm gonna use this. My other option was red, and I mean, red will be cool and it'll contrast and it'll stand out, but like I said, I like things a little more funky. And this blue aqua color, maybe we'll go with this. And if it looks terrible, I'm only gonna hot glue it on. So if it looks completely stupid, I'll just rip it right back off and we'll go get something else. So there we go. There's my scissors. So roughly, we'll move this the other way. There we go. Like so. Like a marker. We'll go. I don't want the seam on, so we'll go like this. And we're just gonna wing it. Actually, I don't want to do that. I have no idea what I'm doing. So there's maybe some of you already out there going, no, don't do that. And this is what we're doing right now. So I'm sure this piece is going to be way too big, but I do what I want. So, all right, so there we go. Just chop this out a little bit. We'll just chop this. These scissors suck cutting fabric. Let's try these. Oh, much better. Okay, we can move that. Trim this up a little bit. Now, obviously, I already have one guy. I use a G.I. Joe. He's a little tall, to tell you the truth. Even though it says a 6 scale, and I've tried him in my Escalade as well, and they're just really big. So I may try to. Checking my hot glue gun. I may try to get a guy, some sort of action figure, a little smaller, but damn, they're expensive. They're just You'd think just for some old 90s G.I. Joes that it'd be a little cheaper than that, but shit. Let's see here. Fold this all around and kind of give us a real quick, maybe. We'll wing it. Who cares? There we go. I want to try and center it a little bit. I don't know if this is warm yet. Let's see if my hot glue gun's even warm. I have not used a hot glue gun in so long. Oh, there we go. Yep, that's hot. It's warm. Sure is. That is melted glue, and it's hot. So, okay, so we'll just kind of jam a little bit in there. Yep, still hot. All right, there we go. Okay, and try and trim this up somehow, something like this. Probably just ruined the whole thing, but it is what it is. Got plenty of material, and it's just hot glue. So. May not even be able to hear me. I am just talking to myself, which is basically all YouTube videos are. Never really done this kind of stuff before, and I'm by myself. My daughter's very unjudgmental, so she thought that was the coolest thing, but I thought my girlfriend was walking out to me making videos a couple times, and it's just very odd. Like you feel like a dildo. So anyway, all right, got that done. Then fold this over and around, and that should be good. So we'll do that real quick, like. And we'll go to that. Okay, so I'm just folding the corners over, trying to make this as flat and not smooth. Actually, trying to make it as not wrinkly as possible, which is really hard because fabric is just, ow, shit, that's hot still. There we go. Fabric is just not something I'm used to dealing with, so let's see. Let's lop this corner off here. Ooh, that might have been too much. That's a little too much. But this is the bottom of the seat, so it's okay. Alright. So we'll throw a little dab of glue in there. Another little dab. I'm just doing the corners first, kind of folding them. Ow! Stuck. Just getting that done, and then we'll just do the front here. Like I said, I'm just trying to get it. This sucks. This is a little harder than I thought it was going to be. Let me see here. Oh, there we go. I just got one of those toolkit screwdriver things, you know, where the tool breaks, then you're just left with a bunch of these little Phillips and flatheads everywhere. Not everywhere, but you know, some of them. And got glue on my hand. That's not good. Anyway, there we go. Here, I'll show you. Got it all done. Doesn't look bad. We can throw it. Let's see, that is not it. This is the back. Get off. Let's see here. To go. What the hell? There we go. It's the bottom. There we go. So it sits like that, and we can check it inside. The body's dry enough. It's definitely not ready to like put tape on or anything, but I don't know. Anyway, regardless. So there's my seat. You can kind of see, I'll move it closer to you. Actually, it's this side, so I can't really move it closer, but doesn't look bad. It's definitely stands out. Definitely pops a little bit once I paint the seat frames silver or black or whatever color I decide that I'm gonna do. I think it'll look good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other three and put you guys on a time lapse, which I don't know if it's gonna work. I just started doing some time lapses today. I hope they are making decent videos, but we'll see. So I will do that. You'll either see a time lapse or you'll see me done, and we'll figure that out here right now. Here we go. Got one all done. It, like I said, it's still on these ugly green bases, which I still have to paint, but it's dark outside, and I'm not painting in here because I don't want to get overspray on both my cars and stuff, which I know you see this huge rust stain right here. Well, it's not a stain, it's literally a lack of paint, but I don't really want to get paint on that because it's that's kind of the whole look of it and everything. It's all sun baked to death, and I like it, and because I don't have to worry about scratches and everything, but I'm not really trying to just do whatever. So totally different subject, but anyway, these look awesome. I really like this fabric. I'm glad I went with it instead of the red. Pretty cool. It's this whole, I don't know, it's weird. It's whatever. And here, let me get the body. We'll throw one in here. I don't know which side this goes on, because they are, this goes on the driver's, of course. Because the driver's side is the hardest one for you to see. So of course it goes on the driver's side. What are you whining about? My dog's out here with me, and he is wanting to go inside. Hey, ding dong. Hey, it's okay. That's okay. Anyway, there you go. In the gray. I think it looks good. I'm pretty happy with it. Some crazy little fabric, and I think it looks awesome. So that's project number 437 done for the day, and I don't know exactly when this is gonna go out. I'm not even making videos anymore. I'm just like doing little 5-10 minute segments, and just, I guess I'll just slap them together however I see fit later. So anyway, that's it. I'm gonna finish this last one and move on to something else. So